know when you smell something, partials of that thing already in your nose, touching your hairs and nerves. Take that how you will. I don't know what you're smelling right now, but it does not sound good, I'm assuming. Yeah. So, how are you doing tonight? Oh, okay. Okay. I have my laptop open now. I can start working. But yeah. I am doing art in return for gacha currency. And I realize I should have a height chart here, but I don't. All I know is that one of the guys is like taller than everybody else, and then the other one is like shorter, and then everybody else is just like somewhere in between, I guess. And then of course there's the protag, who's fucking tiny. Excuse you, my dogs are always nice. Oh, I see. Did your dogs shit the carpet or something? Man. I know I should probably make the protag shorter than everybody else by a lot, but at the same time, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna call it artistic liberty. No, I just like that emote. Okay, that's valid. Emote unrelated. Okay. Well, I can say that, I still don't like iPads. I know that this may seem random, but like I went out and touched grass today. And by went out and touched grass, I meant my mom basically yelled at me over the phone this morning to like go out and like go shopping for clothes. I came back empty-handed because the mall that she told me to go to, turns out, is basically just like filled with like these really expensive ass like handbag stores and whatnot, like think Louis Vuitton, Prada, that kind of stuff. So there was nothing within like my actual tiny ass student budget that I could buy. So, you know, I basically just like went in, took a look around, and was like, yeah, I'm fucking out of here. iPads are the fucking devil. I know, it's like everybody tells me like, you know, oh, if you try an iPad, like, you know, your life is going to be changed. Like, no, I've tried the iPad numerous times whenever I swing by the Apple store, thinking that, you know, oh, maybe this time like I'll like it. No, I don't. And like, we're not even talking about the paper like screen protector and everything. We're literally just like talking about, because like I have tried friends' iPads with the whole paper like screen protector. It doesn't help. I'm not paying more than $50 on an outfit, socks and underwear included. I wish I could be like you. Unfortunately for me, I am willing to spend on my clothes. Because I hate to admit, I do import some clothes from overseas. There's a reason iPads aren't industry standard. Exactly. God damn it, this tit is so hard to draw. Also, Papa Twitch, please don't ban me, even though I'm drawing tits. This is literally just a mannequin. Not naked people. This is just a mannequin. If I don't draw this, everything will turn out horribly wrong. Straight just all Uniqlo and P Bandai clothes. Aren't P Bandai clothes relatively expensive though? Ayo titty. But like, yeah, aren't P Bandai clothes like relatively expensive? Given that, like, you know, they can charge extra because it's like, you know, officially licensed clothing. And we all know that, like, Japanese merch is already expensive enough. Oh, insanely expensive. How much are we talking about? Because, like, for me, I have paid, let's see. Ah, man, it's kind of embarrassing to, like, admit how much I spend on clothes, but, like, keep in mind, I only do this, like, once a year. But, like, I have spent, like, 90 bucks on a hoodie before. But they're, like, a treat yourself in flex clothes, not everyday wear. Yeah, unfortunately for me, my expensive clothes are the everyday wear. Like, I bought this one hoodie from, like, this one Visual K brand for, like, 89 bucks. I think that did include shipping. I do wear it. 150 a jacket. Okay, yeah, that is expensive. Oh, once a year is fine, yeah. Like, yeah, I buy that stuff once a year, and it's like, you know, maybe 3 or 4 pieces at a time. So like my entire haul is what, $250 or something, and then it's just like, yeah, I don't buy clothes for the rest of the year. So yeah, that's like my whole clothes expense situation. But oh man, 150 a jacket. Like, what kind of jacket are we talking about? Are we like talking about one of those like actually like really thick sort of parkas, or are we actually really like thick sort of winter jackets, or are we talking about like thin ass hoodie? Yo Flo, I'm too accident prone to have even considered taking my good shit out. Honestly, you should. I mean, clothes exist to be worn, you know? Otherwise, it's a waste of money, in my opinion. A normal everyday to full style to survival where it ranges. Ah. I say shoes are a waste. Oh yeah. I mean, unless you are born with a pair of ovaries. I really don't understand, like, female shoes, if I'm being completely honest. It's like, you know, we're kind of just expected to have 30 pairs of shoes lying around. Buy like 1 to 3 durable pairs and keep them for years. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I wear Vans, and unfortunately for me, I walk around in a way that like causes my feet to like really drag on the ground, and they wear out a decent amount in like a year or two, so it's like I have to replace them every year or so. But like otherwise, yeah, I keep my shoes around for years. But like, you know, it apparently it's expected for women to like have 30 pairs of shoes, and it's just like, you know, that's a waste though. Like, you know, one for every single outfit you have. Oh yeah, and that whole ass expectation of like you shouldn't wear like the same outfit more than like twice. Like, come on. The most expensive piece of clothing I have is shoes from work. Oh, the most... Yeah, I wish I could say that. Unfortunately for me, my most expensive piece of clothing is a dress that my mom got for my birthday this year, actually. But granted, Lolita fashion is in general just like very, very expensive. It's not fast fashion at least, but like, you know, slow fashion is just, you sacrifice, you know, fast fashion stuff for like just price. That's why I streamlined. If I kick good, run good, and dodge good, then good choose for me. That's why I streamlined my style. I stopped caring. Yeah, unfortunately for me, I used to not care, and now it's like, you know, I finally have money and the freedom to dress how I want instead of dumping it all in character design. So now I kind of do care. God damn it. How the hell do you drop male legs? It's like every single time I stare at like the proportions of a man, I try to draw everything, and then it's like, you get to the hips, it's fine up in the shoulders and like the chest area, like maybe I'll adjust like the head so that it's, you know, smaller, but then like, you know, the shoulders are fine, the hips are fine, and then you get to the legs and it's just like, how the hell do you fit them in there? Also, I should probably make this more extreme. Your problem right now is why I just draw robos. Yeah, but you see, I purposely joined the content creator program for this game, specifically so I can force myself to draw more men. And you know what I ended up doing? I drew chibis. Like, literally all chibis. So it's like, you know, I failed my original mission, you know? And actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and move all that onto like if you just don't draw like me, you won't have any of these problems. That is true. But like, you know, I can't do that. I need my gacha currency. I need my free gacha currency, to be specific. Like, it's no good if I pay for it. Just, you know, 1 to 2 drawings per month is enough for me to get a decent amount of gacha currency that otherwise I would have had to pay for. Okay, I think that is good. I may want to make her ass a bit bigger. And yeah, now I guess I should move this guy down a little. I hope I did not make this hand too big. Ah, art problems. Wait. What the hell? Oh my god. Zako, what the hell did you send? I'm not showing it on stream for obvious reasons, but let's just say that it's interesting things made out of sugar. What, are these like all on discount or something? What do you mean? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I should actually just like... Okay, that does not look off at all, I think. It's just a candy store. Yeah, it's just a candy store. Okay, I need to like do an actual proper Okay, gotta shrink this down because men's heads are tiny compared to their torsos. Stretch break. But yeah, more of my rant on. While you were looking at sugar ducks, yeah, they're sugar ducks. Elon Musk just made me realize how much I hate him again. Oh, do tell. What has the Muskinator done this time? Which is funny because I'm currently wearing a SpaceX shirt. He just tweeted some really weird meme and it's just tasteless. Ah, I see. So it's not anything fantastically bad. I'm gonna pass then. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Everybody, like, my dad works for NASA, I can't judge. So, like, if you guys don't know, I used to do a lot of, like, model rocketry when I was in high school. so being that this was a model rocketry club, we obviously kind of, maybe, like, well, at least the club president did. He kind of just, like, worshipped the ground that Elon Musk steps on because, like, you know, oh yeah, it's SpaceX. It's a private space sector company that's made all sorts of, like, advances heard her. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I guess this was before, like, SpaceX got kind of weird, you know? Or, no wait, not SpaceX, the Muskinator got kind of weird. But, like, yeah, that was, like, when I went to, Kennedy Space Center for vacation once, and that's when I bought this SpaceX shirt. It's actually really cool. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I still wear it because it's a nice shirt, but, like, honestly, my opinion of the Muskinator has definitely just, like, dwindled as time has gone on, and honestly, I can see why everybody else loved him. Like, I was personally just, like, meh. I mean, I thought, you know, SpaceX being, like, a private sector space company was cool and all, but, like, you know, I can see why all of my fellow club members really loved him, because, quite frankly, he literally tweets like a teenage... He literally tweets like a middle schooler. Like, I'm gonna say right here, his Twitter is, like, literally sounds like a middle schooler's, like, wet dream. But yeah, honestly, like, you know, the Muskinator tweeting means like that. Like, come on, you're the CEO of a fucking billion-dollar company. Just be like all the other CEOs, where like their tweets are just like bland company propaganda. You know, you're making your company look bad. But that's just my take on it. Oh no, I drew on the wrong layer. Ah! It's fine. I'll just merge them. No biggie. I don't know if I'd hate him more or not if it was bland company propaganda or not, to be honest. I mean, if it was bland company propaganda, I'd probably just, like, gloss over it. Because that's kind of what's expected of, like, you know, CEOs, you know? What order? Okay, so if you're this tall, you're You should be a bit taller, though. Just saying. Okay, wait. Who's taller there? Who's taller, though? Luke or Lawyer Boy? Oh wait, no, wrong color, wrong color. Okay, there, crisis averted. Let me go ahead and ask on Discord. I can't wait to look back on this piece in, like, what, a year or something, or maybe even 6 months, and then cringe at my proportions. Let's see. All I know is that you're insanely tall. Cancel. I forgot this was not the only thing that was on this layer. Oops. Okay, that is way too tall. Way too tall. slightly smaller. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change our protag to an open hand gesture and have Marius over here give bunny ears. There. And this should be smaller because it's honestly, what else should I talk about? Because I mean, there was the whole iPad rant, and I mean, I guess I could go on about that. Actually, no. In general, I just don't like Apple products. I do genuinely think they're overpriced for what they give. And like, especially the whole you can't go ahead and repair like root around the files without Genius Bar approval herder, and like even then the people who can like access the files don't even know what they're doing half the time. Like this is why I just hate Mac, because like sometimes when you install stuff, files go missing, and it's like, oh yeah, sure, it should pop up in applications. No, it doesn't. It literally like installs itself in like some deep dark corner of like your MacBook's file system that you can't access without like, you know, going in the Genius Bar and like telling them like, you know, hey, like help me get this open and like uninstall this shit. And you know, yeah, I really don't like that part of like Apple products, because like at least here on like my Windows computer, if I need to like mess around with the files, I can just do it directly, you know, if I have admin perms and stuff, which I do. The only thing I like is iPhones, but I don't know, if I had the money, maybe I'd like it. Yeah, I don't know. iPhones, like I'm fine with, I guess, just because I've been using them for like what? Ever since I was like in middle school, basically. So like now it's like, you give me an Android and I barely know how to operate it. Also, like, given the fact that you guys are watching me right now, like, Apple face tracking is like basically, you can't get better than like Apple face tracking at the moment. So yeah, that's why I put up with like iPhones and stuff. It's just that when it comes to like computers, no, I'm staying far away from Apple products. If I have to use a Unix machine from now on, like, I'm installing Linux. Yo! Hello there, Tofu97. How are you? We're in the middle of my Apple bad rant. Where you guys discover, just how much I don't like Apple products. But yeah, you know, aside from like, you know, ARKit and stuff, I try to avoid Apple products if I can. And like, I know that like not so long ago my dad was like, oh hey, the Apple Watch is going on sale, do you want it? I'm like, fuck no. I find that thing to be, quite frankly, a useless piece of junk, especially in my hands. Like, the reason why I don't wear like watches and bracelets and stuff is because like I do have like a bit of a sensory issue with like anything on my wrists. Like if I have stuff on my wrists, I will just play with it endlessly. Like it bothers me that much. And I mean, as for as far as how the anniversary art is going, as you can see, I have not progressed beyond another layer of sketching. I usually end up doing like, what, 5 layers of sketching. This is like the very base layer where I do all the mannequins and then I dress them and then I start lining. It's a long, arduous process. Honestly, I should put on some music. Like, you guys are listening to like whatever I have playing on when it comes to like BGM, but like honestly over here I'm literally just like listening to myself talk. You know what, yeah, I'll put on something. Let's see. What do I even want to listen to anyway? I mean, I feel like if I put on music or something, I just stop talking. Because then it's just like, you know, yeah, I'm vibing to music. And then after and then it's just like, you know, I get sucked away by like the music and the lyrics, and then I just stop talking because I'm trying to listen to music while I draw. So maybe it's best for me to not listen to anything, you know? I think I'll DM you the Elon tweet so you can see what I mean by tasteless. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Oh. I see. Yeah, that's fucking tasteless, alright. Honestly, I didn't even... Well... The Musketeer probably does not watch Minecraft YouTubers. Or maybe he does. I wouldn't put it past him. Though, honestly, I don't know if this was, like, the most tasteless tweet ever made in context of, like, what happened. So, yeah, for those of you who, like, didn't know, like, who, don't know what the tweet was about, what the Musketeer tweet was, it was something in context of, the death of, Technoblade. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if this was the most tasteless thing that I've read. Because the other thing that I read was this one fan of Dream who basically demanded that he streamed. To like comfort the viewers and stuff. So like, I don't know. Is that really the most tasteless thing that I've read in context of like of like the event? Probably not. He'd probably say he works too much for that just to make it seem like it's justified to work people like he does. Yeah. I mean, I know I won't ever buy a Tesla car just because I find them fucking ugly. Especially the truck. The truck is a mistake. A complete and utter design disaster. Go get some water. Ford did them on the electric truck front. Had to get some water. Okay, nothing fell off. That's good. Honestly, I don't really pay attention to cars that much. I'm not a car person. Like, I know my dad once took me to a car show, and while it was cool, you know, there's no way in hell I'm gonna afford, like, most of, like, the actual nice cars that you see there. So, yeah. I'm perfectly happy with my car, and by my car I mean the old ass 2011 Subaru Forester that my parents have. It's kind of on its last legs, but not really. It's still soldiering on, but at the same time it's like, you know, we can hear that it's visibly aging. It's, yeah, it's nearing the end of its lifespan, and I'm not happy about it. It is my car. I learned to drive on that thing, and if I could, I'd have it run, forever. Anyway, yesterday, like, after I went offline, like, I was streaming Minecraft, I did end up completing my house, only to, find a YouTube video of, like, a really cool lava entrance, and promptly decide that I was gonna relocate again, and turn my current existing house into a greenhouse / farm area. Keep in mind, my current house is like basically a glass cube underwater, I decided I was gonna turn it into a greenhouse slash farm area, where like I'm gonna plant trees inside and have bees, all that jazz. Turns out, I built that part way too south. Too far, like, south of where I wanted to build the new place, so yeah, I gotta destroy it. One block at a time. One block equals one gulp of air. Oh god. Yeah, no. Supers tend to last a while. You might be pleasantly surprised. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Okay, time to actually go on to the details. I remember how every series of feminist love interest towers over the main character. Yeah. That's why I purposely made her taller. Like, I'm pretty sure if I were to go height accurate, she'd be much shorter. Like, probably the top of her head would be where, like, I am currently drawing the eye at. But, yeah, no, I refuse to have that. So, yeah, I'm making her taller because reasons. If anybody asks, it's because she's wearing platform heels. That's my justification. No, I just want her to be taller. Like, she's tiny. And what, the shortest love interest is like, what, 5'10" or something? Like, meanwhile she's here with like her short 5'1" ass. Like, no, I will not have that. I'm already short enough in real life. I do not wish for her to be vertically challenged as well. So yeah, I'm taking some artistic liberties. You know, it actually surprises me if 5'10" guy exists in an Otome game. I feel short and that's my height. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is just because it's Asia and everybody tends to be short. Maybe? I mean, my dad's 5'8" and he was considered short. Still is. I expected 6 feet minimum. 6 foot plus only. Oh wait, I kind of fucked up her hair. There. That should do it. And I should definitely pull out the shitty little outfit reference I have whipped up, which is just like one of my old chibis. Actually, does she even keep her jacket closed? I wonder. Oh. Where am I? I'm currently looking at references. Don't mind me. Of course, it's all fan art of the guys. Give me the girl. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. Her jacket's actually open. Well, that's some work down the drain. Why are there still places letting out fireworks today? Canada Day was yesterday. In America, men are 5'9" and women are 5'4". I'm sure than average. Yeah, apparently according to that, I am taller than average, but at the same time, everybody in my high school was fucking huge. So like, whenever we'd be lined up in class, like for something, I would always be like on the shorter half of class. So like, it never seemed like I was taller than average, you know? I always thought that I was shorter than average. But no, apparently I am just slightly taller than the average woman. By only one inch, though. Now, you see, if I could be whatever height I wanted to be, I'd be 5'7". I feel like everyone is just massive in high school. I know, right? And like, I didn't grow an inch ever since middle school. So, it's just, ugh. And then apparently, like, in Asia, I'm massive. Like, to the point where if I go shopping, like, for clothes back in China, whenever I visit my grandparents and stuff, like, apparently I have to buy a large or an extra large because everything else just physically doesn't fit my torso. Like, it is just too short, and I'm just like, whoa. I never have this issue back in the States, you know? I always have to buy a small. And like, I guess if I was any taller, like in China, I just physically wouldn't be able to buy any clothes. Like, they don't really have, like, you know, 2XL, 3XL sizes there. Yeah, no, like, the only, like, the biggest they usually carry is, like, XL, so it's just like, you know, well, right. Yeah, Asians are pretty petite. And don't get me started on those stores that are, like, one size only, like Brandy Melville. It's like, you know, yeah, you gotta be, like, basically, you know, petite, like, if you shop there, it's like, you can only be, like, you know, whatever physique that they make, you know? Ugh. And, like, speaking of Brandy Melville, I don't know why it's so damn popular. Like, we have one in the city that I live in, and it's like, I went down by where moves to Asia must import clothes. Yeah, basically. But like, I don't know why. Like, I went down by like the Brandy Melville store once to like run an errand, and it's just like, why are there so many people outside this damn store that, like, literally you have to wait? There's, like, literally a line piled outside the store for, like, a good like, distance. It's just... What's up with that store? It sells, like, some of the blandest, most boring clothes I've ever seen, really. Come on. Okay, so apparently it is literally just under the bust. Okay. But then again, I guess quite a few people would also say the same about my own personal style. Just like, yo, why the hell do you wear such scary clothes? Whenever I go to Korea to visit my grandparents, all the guys are so tall for what? Yeah, like, whenever I see anybody who's, like, tall, I'm just like, what the hell, have you eaten fertilizer? Like, if you're just, like, chugging Miracle Grow and stuff, just, like, you know, let me know, like, you know, let me know what brand of fertilizer you're eating and like, you know, where I can get my hands on some. Like, there are some kids in my high school who, like, I swear were like basically supplementing their like their coffee and like energy drinks with Miracle Grow. Yeah, exactly. Share the secrets. Look, I want to know how the hell you grew to be so huge, you know? I mean, I don't necessarily want to be like, you know, that, like, insanely huge, but like, I just want to be taller. I stopped growing in middle school. And now I'm just like watching everybody else like sprout up. And it's just like, ugh. I used to be so tall and now I have to ask everybody else to like grab stuff for me. Wait, I'm the tallest one here. It's a niche fertilizer brand. Yeah, well, you don't count. Like, I swear there were some kids in my high school that like grew to be 6'5". Of course, one of them happened to be a massive asshole. I'm probably the shortest one. I forgot the name since I stopped taking it midway through middle school. I think I'm just gonna end up leaving the noses out of this because if I do add in the noses, it's gonna turn out disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. Heh. Wait a minute, growth hormone is deficient in fibro people. I forgot. I probably should be 6 foot plus with that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile for me, I'm just short. Also, why are eyebrows just so hard to draw? Like one misstep and it's just like it goes from one expression to another. Actually, I should probably flip everything. Oh yeah, that does not look right. That eye looks right, but oh, for fuck's sake. The glasses should be on yet another layer because I know I will fuck up. Like so. But I don't care. I just looked up the tiers of Thanos designs and they're all conventionally attractive, especially the protag. What is this? It's an Otome game. What the hell do you think? Of course everybody's gonna be conventionally attractive, including the NPCs. Like, have you... like, have you... Look up Ingrid Roseworth, like... She's one of the NPCs, and she's hot. For fuck's sake. Bro, that one reporter, the antagonist of chapter 6. Also, we can't forget our detective, our amazing detective, Darius Morgan. Like, you have no idea how many people in the fandom simp for him. The dude with like the pinkish tips. Yeah, him. Bro, Morgan is, oh, yes. You see where... You see why I say, you know, so many people simp for Morgan? It's because they do. They do. Alright. Morgan... Honestly, the only NPC who I don't see people simping for is, like, the old man in, like, the antagonists. And that's just because, like, you know, like... I guess most people just don't simp for old men, you know? And, like, he's very obviously evil, but, like, the guy in the... One of the guys in, like, chapter 8, people also simp for. God. Why the hell are they still putting up fireworks? fuck's sake. Like, Canada Day was yesterday. Stop! I simp for no one since I won't play the game. Easy. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Unfortunately, every single guy who I know plays the game, like, I mean, yeah, they don't, they obviously, well, all the straight guys anyway, don't simp for, like, the love interests, but at the same time, like, it's less like, you know, it's like that one SpongeBob episode where it was like, I think it was like the one where SpongeBob tries to like get buff or something. It was like, one of the ads was like, you know, God, I forgot what SpongeBob episode it was, but like, one of the things that like they said on there was like, you know, girls will want you and guys want to be you. Like that thing, like, yeah, it's literally this situation with like Tears of Themis, you know? Like, the guys like the love interests because, like, you know, they're legitimately like just good characters. It's just like, you know, yeah, I want to be like this guy, and then, you know, the girls, obviously, it's like, you know. God, what SpongeBob episode was this? Like, honestly, I remember just the weirdest things. Unless that wasn't fireworks and was actually something worse. Let's not think about the alternative. Mr. Marius Fun Hagen has such a grip on me. Honestly, Marius is great, but I see him as like a drinking buddy, you know? Like the kind of guy where you just go to the bar and like get absolutely blackout drunk with. Oh, hi Celeste. Thank you. I'm learning to draw men. Even though quite a few of them still look pretty effeminate based on the proportions. You're in America, you're fine. You see, although I may not be in America, we're still close enough to America where it basically just doesn't make a difference. I need sweet drinks. No, boo, men. Well, you see, the reason why, like, I decided to take this up is because, like, I can't draw men. And, like, I want to learn to draw men, you know? I want to diversify my portfolio. I want to earn more money drawing, like, you know, men for people who want that kind of stuff. I mean, I won't draw anything NSFW because that's just, like, my personal policy. But, like, you know, I want to draw men for, like, you know, nice illustrations or, like, you know, male VTuber models and whatnot. But yeah, drawing men is hard. I keep on making them look like femboys. Like, my issue is, like, I can only draw, like, women and femboys. And, like, every time I try to make anything look more masculine, it just ends up looking hideous. I can tell they're guys, though, if that helps any. That's good. That's good at least. But yeah, it's just like, you know, if I go any more like buff than femboy, it turns out looking like this. This is like what happens if I try to draw anybody that like looks, you know, buff. It's just like, yo, it looks weird. And like, I mean, this at least looks passable because like I'm purposely trying to like, you know, do it fast and like loose and stuff, like, but like if I actually put an effort and stuff, it just looks weird. That's literally a character from Metal Slug. Yeah, like I base this off of like Flex Mentallo. Yeah. If anybody has ever heard of Flex Mentallo, which I sincerely doubt anybody here does, because quite frankly, I didn't hear about Flex Mentallo until I had to read it for class. You fucking drew Saget. Well, okay then. Oh god, I do not like this view at all. Honestly, the urge to just run off and do more Minecraft is strong. But at the same time, like, you know, I have to finish this. Or at least, like, I have to finish the sketch. I will call this face a win. Even though it's kind of not a win. I don't care. The eyes are just... Honestly, I think part of my issue is that the eyes are just too big, you know? No, I think the issue is just that I draw my eyes too big. At the same time, it's like, you know, Yeah, it's the eyes. The eyes are just way too big. Okay. if I'm gonna be completely honest, like, this might have a couple of hot takes for, like, the love interests, well, one specific love interest anyway. I actually really don't like Artem. Or, like, you know, as I usually like to refer to him, lawyer boy. Yeah, I actually really don't like him. It's mostly just because I've seen his sort of trope done over and over again, that he's honestly just, like, really boring, you know? Like, he's very obviously the dark-haired, stoic boss with a hidden heart of gold sort of thing, and it's like, these kinds of characters are a dime a dozen in Otome games. Like, you go into any game and, like, you point out a dark-haired character with, like, that specific gaze, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what kind of person you're gonna be, and that's boring. So, like, I don't know. If you want me to, like a character of, like, his archetype, you really have to, like, go in, like, out of the box in how you present him. And, like, I have been reading his cards. No, he does not strike me as, like, having that extra oomph to his character that would pique my attention, you know? Because, like, you know, 1 is fine, 2 is okay, 3, you're starting to just get tired, you know? He gets really cheesy sometimes, but it's cute. Yeah, but, like, you know, when you've seen, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 other characters do, like, you know, the exact same thing, it's just like, you kind of start to think, come on, MiHoYo, you guys do better. I know you guys do better. But, like, yeah, he's very much just, like, you know, your introduction to Otome games, like, will never leave you. Because, quite frankly, he'll never leave you. You go to another game, he's still there. Just under a different game and just under a different name and, like, maybe a slightly different appearance. But yeah, that's honestly, like, why I have such a disdain for Artem. It's just until MiHoYo does something new with him that really drives him out of that archetype, like, and, like, really starts to subvert the tropes. Like, until then, it's a snooze fest for me, you know? Like, I get that they were trying to go for the whole socially awkward boss thing. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they leaned into that a bit further. Like, make him a nerd that literally can't talk to women. Like, honestly, I'd love to see that, you know? He acts cold and stoic because, like, he literally just doesn't know how to talk to women. Not even his own mother. But then again, like, you know, all of my ideas and stuff kind of have to have, like, a comedic spin to them, like some sort of twisted monkey's paw, because, quite frankly, that's, like, how my brain works. I honestly, like, haven't drawn a single romantic piece ever. It's, like, all, like, if you look at my, like, previous content creator work, it's literally just, like, all jokes at the expense of, like, all the love interests. Yeah. But honestly, like, one of my favorite jokes is actually one that involves Artem. It's, yeah, it's like, back in the romantic, railroad getaway, that event, like, I remember, like, they were traveling to, like, not Italy, and one of the specialties there was, like, apparently squab pie, which, if you guys don't know, squab is, like, baby pigeon. And given how our lovely main character has fought pigeons before, yeah, no. The gist of the piece is basically like, you know, yeah, we're getting squad pie whether you like it or not. And like it just shows the main character. The main character is just like absolutely like menacing with like a JoJo like scary lines coming off of her. Like honestly, that's the kind of way that I operate. But like I don't really draw much of Marius in it because quite frankly, feathered beaked bastards. Exactly, you know, rats with wings, the whole 9 yards of like they are. yeah. But yeah, I actually don't draw Marius much for these because quite frankly, he's already comedy gold mine in and of himself. He doesn't need me to like make him already appear more of a. He doesn't need me to like make him appear more of a clown. You know, he does it all himself. Like oh man, like I'm sorry if like this is sort of like boring some people, but like this man, the one that I'm drawing next, he has fought with a toddler. Wait, no, not a toddler. At least like a child over the main character. They are the fourth horseman pestilence. Yeah, I can imagine your feelings on pigeons concerning the fact that, you know, you live in like basically pigeon capital, the pigeon capital of the world. But the thing is, like, pigeons are actually pretty nice birds. They make great pets, I heard. Oh wait, I should not be giving him a winged eyeliner. What am I thinking? Yeah. So, pigeons, apparently there are like all sorts of fancy pigeon breeds. Fantails. Speaking of pigeons, I should probably play that pigeon dating sim on stream someday. If you haven't fought a child over a love interest, what are you even doing with your life? Exactly. But yeah, I should play the pigeon dating sim on stream someday. I should invite Toaster as well. Or like at least some other friend. Bring alcohol, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Pigeon dating sim sounds fun. Honestly, who here would be interested in seeing that? 10:39. So tired. And the pro tag is a human? Wait, the pigeon dating sim has a 9 out of 10 on Steam? And the pro tag is a human? Yeah. It's like, I believe it was like released in like sometime in like 2015 or something, but like, apparently it actually gets really good once the game gets serious. But like, even so, just like the concept of a pigeon dating sim is like a meme. But like, yeah, apparently like once the game actually starts getting serious and like you've completed all the joke routes, like it's actually really, really good. So yeah, you know, maybe it is something that I should play on Steam, because like I've never actually finished the game, even though I have it on like my phone. And I do not mind paying for the game twice. Because like, yeah, apparently like the actual story and like not the whole like joke pigeon dating sim part is a ride and a half. Oh, yo! Hi, Raikou, welcome! Okay, for those of you who don't know, Raikou is my old friend from my DeviantArt days. Welcome! I'm sketching. What am I, 30,000 layers of sketches? Looks awesome so far, I love all the poses. You have no idea how long it took for me to, like, get all the proportions right. It was, like, literally half the stream. But yeah, we're currently just, like, talking about Otome game lore and stuff, and like debating on whether or not I should actually stream Hatoful Boyfriend, the pigeon dating sim. I honestly think I should, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I feel like I should grab friends and maybe just like play it not sober. You should. I've never finished the game either. Yeah, so that makes at least 2 of us, you know? And like, it's one of those games that I've honestly always wanted to play ever since it first came out, like in what, 2015 or something? Yeah, I think it was like 2015. Let me check. Yes, it's a giant Polaroid pile, and Admittedly, all the other photos are not going to be as flattering. I literally do not remember all the details on Luke's jacket. I sort of remember for Marius because, quite frankly, his stuff is so simple. Yeah, let me actually just open up my actual reference image for their actual clothing. Yeah. Oh, and of course this is a shit reference because he's facing backwards. I really do not want to open up my phone and like... I really do not want to open up like the actual app and look at actual details of the coat right this instant. I'll do it after. Maybe I'll see if like if the game is on sale because of like the whole Steam summer sale thing, and like if it is, I might actually grab it this week. I did get paid after all, so I have money to spare on a singular game, especially if it's on sale and stuff, you know? Like I've been poking around at the Steam summer sale, and it's just like, although it is such a good deal, like, I just have not found anything that I wanted. Like, it's all these, like, AAA games and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's real nice, but there's nothing that I actually want to play that's on sale, at least. And, like, the one thing that I do want that's on sale, unfortunately, I bought it for iPhone, and, like, it is essentially removing the, VTube Studio watermark from the PC version, and like I already got it on iPhone because I used to like do my face like motion capturing solely via the iPhone app, but now like I've integrated into VBridger, which is like this more sort of advanced tracking software. Because of that, I get the watermark back, and it's just like, maybe I could remove it again, but like, at the same time, I already bought it on iPhone. It's a dilemma, all right? Okay. Let me do... Yeah, Polaroid frame. I will just... box. And do I want corner radius? Yeah, I'll do 10. And a okay then. Polaroid 1. all of these can go into here, and I will actually apply a layer mask. No wait, that was the wrong selection. I will expand this one by 5 pixels and delete everything outside. Yeah, that's good. And then, yeah. Actually, I should just flat out do these in black because these are gonna be the actual frames. Wait, no, that was the wrong layer. That is also way too tilted. Man. Okay, this is the right angle I wanted. Oh. That ain't good. I could have sworn the shape would have, like, formed... That is annoying. That is really annoying. Sorry if, like, I'm not talking at the moment. I need to focus, and when I'm focusing, I tend to not talk. Yeah. Yeah. This is one, and then another one. I know that these aren't perfectly even, and honestly, I kind of don't care. Third one, and then the fourth one is gonna be, you know what, I'm not gonna have it like upside down like that. I'm gonna have it like this. Yeah, those look relatively even, and yeah. Oh no. That was not supposed to happen. Oops. I accidentally drew it on the wrong layer. Ah! that is a bit too wide. A bit too wide, a bit too long, and there. Oh, finally. Okay, so that's all the frames. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Expand mask outside selection and mask outside selection. Frame 4. Expand mask selection and frame 5. Selection, and now I can go ahead and erase everything that's not supposed to be there and merge it onto the master frames thing. Okay, so that frame 3 only has these portions. Frame 4 is mostly underneath other stuff. And frame 5 is also mostly under other stuff. Yeah. Okay, all of these have been erased. Polaroid frames, oh, it's already 11. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night now. Yeah, I guess we did a lot of work today, just like sketching out 5 guys. Well, 5 people. I still have around 4 more mini Polaroids to do. Plus a whole bunch of stationery, some calligraphy, and coloring, shading, all that jazz. Yeah. So I think this is a good place to stop for the night. Yeah. Maybe I'll work on the rest like next week as well. Set up a time where you guys can go ahead and monitor me. Yeah. With that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Raikou. I don't have those kinds of notifs like on, so I I keep on forgetting to watch. Oh, also, thank you for the follow. Delighted for you. Yeah. Sorry. Like I don't notice these things because I don't have sound alerts on. So yeah. And like my main monitor is like completely consumed by my like actual artwork, and my my second monitor, like I have it set up so that like if I just take a glance to the right, I can just like quickly read chat. Yeah. But thank you everyone for coming. I'll see you guys, I guess, next Saturday if I don't decide to like suddenly spring another stream on you guys now that like my mom is finally gone and I'm working full time, which means I have the time to essentially dick around at night. Yeah. So we'll see what happens then. Yeah, I'll be browsing the Steam Summer Sale stuff and seeing what I can get. Yeah, with that, I'll see you guys next week with your regularly scheduled programming. Good night.